Swifty McVay Show loud out. James Gang Radio Podcast with the host Warren G. Walker and his crew Nino Black and Jody Rainford. Covering entertainment from around the globe. The Facebook, James Gang Radio, and the Twitter, James Gang Cast. Salute one boss to another. Make sure y'all show y'all support. Let's keep the ball rolling. We in the zone.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to James Gang Radio Podcast, latest edition. I have with me today another very special guest. They're all special guests, but this one's very special too. It is another member of the group D12. And y'all, if you listen to the show, you know how fond I am of D12. I've had Swift, I've had Kaniva, and today I've got Bizarre. Bizarre, how you doing, brother?
What up, though, man? What's cracking? What's going on with you? How's the day? How's the fucking late?
Well, it's better now. It's better now that you're here, sir. And one of the people wanted to know if you still have your shower cap.
Oh man, yeah, it's somewhere around here, man. Somewhere around one of these boxes.
Okay, a girl sent a message in. Wanted to know if you still had your shower cap. So I told her.
I still got them.
I told her I'd ask you. Yeah. Anywho, all right, man. So I'll crack it back a little bit. How did you get involved with D12? Can you walk me through a little bit of that?
Well, I started off at the hip hop shop basically. I know some other brothers probably told you the same story. We started the hip hop shop with the clothing store, selling we bought Maurice Malone, and rest in peace, Proof. You know what I'm saying? He
right.
All got us together to start this group, D12. It was like his idea. His master plan, and he asked me to be a part of it, so, I was down for it, man, and, basically the rest is history.
Oh, yeah. I watched you give an interview years ago when I think it was on that Beef series, Beef 2, and you gave a very vivid description, and you were very in detail about, coming up to Detroit. You told the story about Eminem leaving for LA. He was going to quit rapping, and that he left for LA and never came back because he got a deal. That was his last time shopping a deal because, things were hard. You told that story very well. And how long was it before y'all got the call to come along? To come out, like, okay, y'all are going to be on the label, because y'all were on the song Amityville on the Marshall Mathers LP album.
How long before we got the call to come out?
Yeah, how long before y'all got the call saying, all right, y'all coming out, y'all going to be on the label?
Well, I got the call first. I got the call when he signed at Dr. Dre. I got the call, and then I went out to LA, and I was out there with him in LA, and then I went on a couple tours with him, and then me and Proof was basically on tour, and I was supposed to sign with Shady, the solo artist first, and then Proof was supposed to go to Aftermath, and then D12 was supposed to follow after that. So, Proof kind of like just decided to put our careers on hold, and it would be better for us to just come with the whole squad, and then come back later on and do our solo project. So then that's when we, went back and got everybody else and started, going in the studio and putting together, our first EP on Shady Records.
I did not know that. That's the first time I've ever heard that. I didn't know that Proof was going to Aftermath. That's the first time I've ever heard that. First time I ever heard you were going to be a solo artist. James Gang exclusive right here. You never know what you're going to hear. But that's some real shit right there. I'm telling you, I never ever heard that. But that's good. but I could see why. I look at those old videos they show sometimes. Those old videotapes, and it's him and it's Eminem Proof and you. So y'all must have been all really close. Not saying the other guys aren't close, but it seemed like y'all had a real tight relationship. Like y'all were really kind of close.
You want the group? We said we all had a close relationship.
Yeah. And
yeah. We all know each other from the hip hop shop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I already know. I already know. Kanai was really cool with Proof and Swift and Marshall. And Kanai lived with Marshall, so
right.
Yeah, we all pretty, have mutual respect for each other before, you know what I'm saying? Like we all knew of each other before. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because of the hip hop shop. So.
The hip hop shop, yeah. I saw something, the Anger Management Tour from 05. That was the last year, right? Because Proof passed away the next year, 2006. That was the last year for the Anger Management Tour. Am I right about that?
You know what?
I said 2005 was the last year for the Anger Management Tour because Proof passed away in 2006. And I was looking at some stills from that, some photos, and it was just sad going back and thinking about all that, just what could have been because, you got to think, what if, what if this hadn't happened? What if this terrible thing hadn't happened? And where would you be now? What would y'all be doing? And because everybody you didn't hear from everybody for a while. I mean, honestly, you didn't hear from a lot of the guys from a long time. Even Eminem, he went into hiatus, and we know why now, but it just but then y'all put out a mixtape, Return of the Dirty Dozen, and then I want to tell you about Devil's Night, man. And I told Shaniva, I told Swift, Devil's Night stayed in my CD player in 2001, and it didn't come out of that motherfucker. I'll just go ahead and be straight up with you. I mean, I rocked that thing from top to bottom. I mean, it was one of the better, I think, top to bottom albums of 2001. I'm a hip hop fan. I go back to the Ghetto Boys, Mobb Deep, everybody. And the Source can shit on it and do all they want to, but fuck them. Or at the time, we know what that was about now, So, but I mean, Devil's Night was a really good CD. I mean, it was a really good album. It was, I mean, and we were playing it here recently, and like y'all were talking about doing stuff like the OxyContin stuff. It's like they were doing it before anybody. D12. They were talking about doing these kind of drugs and shit before anybody else was even touching on this. So y'all were ahead of the curve. Y'all knew what was good before everybody else did. So kudos to you. Kudos to you on that, sir. What's Bizarre doing these days? What are you up to these days, sir?
What I'm doing, man. Just grinding, man, out here trying to get it, man, trying to plan it, 2017. Why were you 2017? No, trying to plan it 2017, you know what I'm saying, attack, one of them new mixtapes, Tweet the Street soon. I'll probably put out like 3 mixtapes next year. I'm in acting school, you know what I'm saying, got a couple movies coming up. We got a reality show called Bizarre World that's supposed to come on next summer.
That's great.
Oh man, just trying to stay busy, man.
Well, that's good, man. Like I say, I get a lot of questions here. to ask, and all of them, it's just the same question. Is there going to be another D12 album? Swift answered it for him, when he was on here.
Oh.
And he said,
okay.
Yeah, that there will be another D12 album in the future. That there was Proof verses
right.
in the vault, So, people keep asking, but, just listen to my old shit, you'll hear it. So, anyway, yeah, reality show. I'd love to see a bizarre reality show. That'd be what was up, man. And that'd be the bomb, man. No joke. But like I say, yeah. Oh, I thought he was hollering at me. But anyway, like I say, I really appreciate you coming on here, man, and talking to me. Like I said, Swift and Canava have been on here, and D12 spoke to a lot of youth at that time, back in like 2001. The song Revelation, it goes a lot deeper than what you think. I mean, y'all wrote it. You were speaking to like a whole generation of people who still appreciate it and appreciate all of y'all, and it wasn't just about Marshall. It was about y'all too, standing on your own feet, standing on your own and doing your thing. Because you got 6 talented individuals in a collective unit. So, and I think people do want to hear from that one more time. One more, if it's just one more album. Like Dre had the one more album, What was that like when you got to say, okay, you're coming out here, you're working with Dr. Dre?
Oh, man, it was a wonderful feeling, man. Dr. Dre is a legend, man.
Did you listen to him growing up?
What?
Did you listen to Dre growing up?
NWA?
NWA?
For sure.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Definitely, he was a legend. It was definitely, pleasure working with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you, that's Dr. Dre, man. Can you put it in words?
Yeah. What do you think about Shady Records nowadays? Shady 2.0, Slaughterhouse, Yellow Wolf.
Oh, man, they still do their thing, man. They got my support on, whatever they do, man. Slaughter's about to get back in the studio with a new album. Yellow Wolf, that's my homie. We go way back from back in the days when he was an independent artist. So, they doing their thing, man. They learned it.
Yeah. I got a story to tell. When I get off here, I got a story to tell you. When I click off the James Gang, I got a story to tell you about a situation that you had to handle a few years ago, and some people down here had your back in Tennessee, because that's where I'm out of, Middle Tennessee. It's about 2000. I'm in Middle Tennessee, where they have Bonnaroo, close to Murfreesboro. Yeah, Middle Tennessee. Yeah. We had a situation down here. We had to roll up on some cat down here who thought he was going to call out Eminem, and
he's my Easter.
yeah, well, we took care of that. So
shout out to Easter, man.
Yeah.
We doing well, man. He's going through some problems recently.
I don't give a fuck if he's going through anything. Fuck him. So. You get what people get. If you put out bad, negative energy, man, you're going to get bad energy in return, If you send out negativity, you're going to get negativity.
Right.
Yeah. So, he didn't have no reason to call him. So, and that's the only thing I was saying. So, y'all want to take it a step further, that's on you. You know, so deal with the consequences, punk motherfucker. Yeah, yeah.
You got 5 minutes left, fella.
Okay, I'm about to wrap it up anyway.
Okay.
I had to say that, I had to put that out there. But anyway, it's amazing how much overseas support you guys have. You know, I've got all these fans. D12 has helped me create James Gang Radio, and y'all's fan base. I mean, it has been like my fan base. But like, I got so much. I don't care, because I mean, I got so much love for y'all and respect for y'all. Because, you know, Swift's out here grinding, you're out here grinding, Kanava out here grinding, and you know, I just and the overseas people, the overseas cats that stay loving y'all stuff, that want to talk to y'all, that, I mean, they just, you know, hold you up on a pedestal, and I'm right there with them. You know, I'm 32. I was 17 when Devil's Night came out. So, I mean, so, you know, you grow up with that. You know, hip hop is the new rock and roll. So, and like I say, I appreciate you coming on here today, man. I know you got a lot of stuff to do. I know you're a real busy dude, and you got a lot of stuff to do, man. But I do respect you a lot, and even so much as to handle that other shit a few years back, and I didn't even know you, but he put a dead man's name in it. I'll tell you this: the dude wouldn't come to Louisville because he heard D12 was going to come up there. And dude, hey, I mean, he shit his pants, like literally, like they had to bring him clean drawers, you know, because the dude shit his pants. Yeah, I said it about Haystack. Fuck y'all. I'm you know, fuck anybody like him. Okay, bitch. Sorry. Sorry. I apologize. But you know, because I'm D12, like G Unit, D12 Aftermath. That's my stuff, man. Don't shit on my stuff. You know, like I don't know y'all, but I damn sure represent you. But
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Ain't no problem, man. Hey, you want to leave the people from overseas and the people here in the States and the people that support Bizarre and D12? You want to leave them with some closing words, sir?
You said I want to do what?
Leave them with some closing words.
Oh, closing words.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Everybody have a blessed, wonderful weekend, man. Smoke, get high, be free as a bird. Do what you want to do. 2017 is yours. You know what I'm saying? Nothing comes to a sleeper but a dream. And remember this: a goal without progress is just a goal. So that's it, man. It's your boy Bizarre, man. Signing off, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's Bizarre. We want to thank him for coming on the James Gang Radio podcast. We got love for Bizarre. We got love for D12, and we'll always have your back, just like I did back in 09. I do in 2016. We're gonna do it. I'll keep doing it. So it's Detroit to Middle Tennessee. You got fans in Tennessee. They try to say you don't got fans in Tennessee. Fuck that. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Thanks, man. I was just in Tennessee like 2 weeks ago.
But anytime you're here, man, like I say, I got a petition to try to get D12 to play Bonnaroo. You've heard of Bonnaroo, the music festival here, the big music festival.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, I try to
bring it on.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a petition because I'm a county commissioner where they have Bonnaroo in the town where they have it, and I used to be able to talk to them directly, but now that Live Nation's bought it, I can't talk to them directly. You know, that since they got all these people involved. So it's So saying that, I do everything I can, but maybe you'll get a phone call. Maybe your phone will ring and it'll be like a good payday on the other end. So keep on keeping on, man. Anyway, I thank you so much for coming on, and LB for hooking this up, and Much love and success to you. And like I said, thank you for coming on James Gang Radio and taking the time to talk to me and my fans, man.
Okay, cool.
All right, take care, Bizarre. All right, be careful. Bye.